Okay. Something's happening. Okay, that's a thing. So I had to remove my cam. It had a recorder in it that could not be removed from the sound signal. And I was getting echo. And that took 12 hours to fix. And I just spent another 4. I think we got the sound dialed in pretty good here. I do. I think we got the sound dialed in really good. I made a couple recordings. It sounded good. Let's turn this controller on and press any button to continue. Let's see how this works. Okay, I remember when last seen our heroes were at Abernathy Farm. Maybe? Abernathy, yeah. Okay. Where's the sun? Why the shadows? Let's see, the sun is supposed to be over there, according to the shadow. Are you idiot? Are you Bessie? Who are you? Clarabelle! Haha, someone's stealing your water? Wow. Okay. So what is it, like nighttime or something, or 1:57 p.m.? It's in the middle of the day. That's an overcast day, I guess. Well, obviously, but I guess that's why things look like crap.
Hi, how are you?
I'm looking at a new monitor. Well, let's see. Yeah. I don't know. I think what I'm looking at looks better than what you're looking at. For sure.
Lucy, ain't you done today's wash yet?
No,
You should have
Mom, I
seen
haven't
it.
got
We
around
cut
it
those
yet.
raiders to
I'm too
pieces.
busy doing the other 50
Yes.
things.
Quite the contraption you got.
Watch your mouth, or you're staying
say
home
I've
the next
seen
time your
anything
father
like it.
goes to Diamond City.
Well, I'm trying to get everything done, but the wash takes forever.
Enough griping. Just get on with your work. Huh?
Well, stop talking to me. Okay. I don't know what to do.
I'm starting to think we're finally safe from those damn raiders.
So this is pre-next gen. Dude, that's what I do when I fall asleep with the controller in my hand. Oh, Carla's here. And Dr. Feelgood. Huh? That's right, this place got attacked. That's why we came here. Yeah, see? All of a sudden it's bright here. What happened? Did the sun just come out? Look at the weather changed instantly. Instantly. I gotta know, what time is it? Does it 2:46? It was just 1:46. So that's when weather changes around here? I don't know. Wait for it. There you go. So what else broke? 18 people, 21 food, 21 water. We have enough of stuff. Well, normally, well, I guess I don't have to do anything here. My cat is so cute. Okay, I've already taken everything. Forgot I moved him here. Did anybody clean up this? Yeah, they did. I probably did. Oh? Anyone ever tell you guys these things promote rust? Bugs? Now be careful. Just do the vine. Yeah. There's the vine. That was funny. Another vine. Make sure. Vine. Make sure. Oh, so they got like a second level here? Well, what for? You can't get to it. Oh, nice bird chirps. Just cleaning things up. Oh, there's a vine. Wow. So that's a mod that adds different sounds to different items as they're picked up or scrapped or stored or whatever. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Oh boy. What am I hearing? Turrets? Oh, that's not a vine. That's a vine. Verify. All it takes is one click and you lose the whole tower. If you're lucky, it's just a panel. There was a piece of vine I couldn't get. What if I went above it and looked down on it? Would that work? Where did it go? There it is. I tried everything to get that vine. Wasn't able to get it though. It's bugging me. I'll be okay with it. I just need to try. Yep. Rad stags, they're typically there. Let's get into some action. What do we got going on? Speak of the devil. Yeah, investigate that relay tower. Okay. Oh, I should have squatted and pulled out a weapon. Huh? Oh yeah, here we go, here we go. I can't see. Can't see shit. I love the sound this weapon makes. Tink!
Take her out.
Take me out. Come and get some. Where you at? Oh, there you are. Do some face tanking. I don't know where you are. Did that hurt? All that went in 9 rounds. It's only a 10 round. I love that. I love that. This weapon is just fun. Enclave Remnant. Oh, look, I got him right in the forehead. That's what's so cool about this weapon. It does things like that. I said on a previous stream how once I shot a super mutant. I shot him in the head. It ripped his head off his body and nailed it to a concrete wall. That's like the spice of life. Okay, lots of radios that are off. Somewhere there is a radio that is on. Toy truck. So you can turn these on. I don't know if they might pick up distress signals. You must have something in your pocket. I think I'm playing on normal. I was when I last checked. Let's take a look. Yeah. Well, let's extend it. Look out! I should ask the AI, the internet, whether extending these towers actually improves any kind of radio transmission distances or anything. So what do you got for me? Ah, an AM 810 music catalog. Well, we need that. And Richie's got a note. Let's read his note. R for Richie. Z. No. Let's see what we can do in an hour. Richie's note. Not to be confused with Richard's note. Now I'm uncertain. Oh man, I should have never helped Connie with that radio. Now he's done for. Oh, Connie's a dude. I was in the bushes when they took him. One of them said they were taking him to that old police bureau across the river. Sounds like they wanted to interrogate him. Huh? I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I can upload the Stars and Stripes, but Connie still has the tape with the other music on it. He's so clever, though. Maybe he can find a way out. I guess all I can do is just wait here and hope he comes back. Well, you're dead, Jim. Load, and then investigate. You gotta leave them words up longer for me. Yeah, load the AM 810. Transfer the files. Yeah. Okay. View the holotape. My favorite. Dirty ashtrays. Yeah, investigate the Battlefield Regional Office. I don't know. Well, I'm level 84. I must have been in here at one point. We're going there again, though. Oh, aptitude. Aptitude. Yeah, I figured I'd go for an hour, but you know, maybe I'll hang out a little more. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Really? I took that creature out in just a couple shots? Who's shooting? I hate these fights in the dark. Oh. Zamon, no one cares about you. Woo-hoo. Yeah, still a couple hours at least. PUBG is down for update. Huh? Woo-hoo. So aptitude. Yesterday, I spent 12 hours trying to fix the sound. This stream. Me and an AI. 12 hours. It was grueling. I was getting a latent echo of my voice. So whatever I said, it would repeat. Yeah. Yeah. I downloaded Voice Meter Banana per AI recommendation. She's shot right in the spot there, whatever that is. He's shot through the, I don't know, the neck. It's a very powerful software. It takes your sound signal before anything else gets it. But there's a lot of things that can go wrong with sound. Like, I've got a killer CPU. It's an AMD. And so it comes with a really super powerful sound processing software package. NVIDIA is the same thing. You know, it's a 4090. It's got an extremely strong software package. And the culprit, my motherboard, has something called an AL480, which is an integrated sound card into the motherboard, which is another extremely strong sound. And all these sound devices or softwares, they wrestle over who's going to control your sound. And what a shit show my sound was. Oh my God. Can't go through 12 hours of explaining, but oh, I had to disable every single device in my device manager's sound game auxiliary whatever section. Had to go into OBS and take all those devices and disable them and just use this one software package. Now I know there's bodies hanging around here somewhere that I've missed. I'm wandering around like I'm lost in the dark, because I am. I might as well go in here. Put that away. No, don't shut that off. Put that away. Yeah, and you know, I'm often a firm believer, especially when it comes to computers. If it's working, It's not broke, don't fix it. And I've had that repeating problem over years. Often enough, I would go to stream and my sound would be broke or some settings would be changed or borked, and I was blaming that on updates. And that's sometimes the case. But this time it wouldn't fix. Well, it's fixed now. It's fixed now. But I needed the AI. And my God, what a godsend. So where am I going? I'm going inside. Are there lights? Yes, I am. Are there lights on in there? So I had a webcam. I'm not sure if I said this already. I've been making test recordings before I did a test stream. Yeah, AI is amazing for figuring stuff out. Wish you had it. Yeah. But you know how many people are too lazy to even type the words, hey, how do I fix my shit? Hey, how do I tie my shoe? Hey, how do I check the oil in my 1999 Ford Mustang? You know, all these things that people are helpless about. The answer is right there on the internet. Just type the question. Aptitude. I say this as often as I can. I heard it a while ago and I repeat it everywhere. So tell your friends. We are in the age of smartphones and stupid people. Do I want a better do I really want it? I don't think I want to do this. I've probably done this. Let's see, is there a mag in this someplace? Is there a mag in this place? Let's see, do I want to change my weapon? What do we got going on here? That's this. I'm having fun with this. Let's keep having fun with this. I don't want to bend over for that. I don't. If there was a mag in, let's see. How would I know if I've been here? In Elder Scrolls 4, all you have to do is open up the map, and if the map is exposed to you, there's no fog of war, then you know you've been there. I don't know if I've been here. I think I have, because there's supposed to be somebody hiding behind this. Two guys hiding behind this thing. Because there was a turret going crazy. Anyway, so, you know, I've been using that same webcam. That's the original webcam for my first computer from 2016. Was it 16 or was it 6? 16. Yeah, 16.
Hey.
Oh, come on.
Ha! Found your sorry ass.
I'm hitting that darn railing, I think. Sometimes you can shoot between railings, and sometimes it treats it like a solid object. Yeah, so I've been using that webcam forever. You not having the camera on doesn't bother me. I still like to listen and lurk. Well, I was going to get to that. I'm trying not to have 3 conversations at once, because I do that. I'll get to that. So I guess that onboard integrated sound card on my motherboard is known for having issues like conflicting with other sound devices, trying to take control, not being able to be told not to take control. I'm like, geez, how come everything I've got in this computer has all these known issues? Like known to overheat, right? Like the last thing I just went through. I had to buy a whole new motherboard because the CPU cooked it. They gave me a new CPU. I tell you, I gotta, congrats on that. They treated me really good. Not only did they give me a new CPU, but they upgraded to the brand new edition. I've got the 99, and I had the 90. Was it the 90? Got it right here in front of me so I can look at it. It was a 7950 X3D. This is the Ryzen 9 series. It was a 7950, and they gave me a 9950 as a replacement. Quite an upgrade. Yeah, that's very nice that they did that. It's very nice that they did that. And I tried to get the motherboard people. Let's see who makes that motherboard. MSI. And they said, well, send it in. Okay, so there's $200 worth of shipping to California for a 6-pound motherboard, not counting the weight of the box. And okay, now you've got to insure it. Anyway, send it to us. We'll take a look at it and we'll let you know. I'm like, really? I'm doing the math and I'm like, I think I'm just going to buy another. Yeah. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. So the AI was a lot of help. But it ended up being my idea that was the solution.
Nice.
I'm like, well, let's just unplug the cam. I got a sound conflict. Let's unplug something. And the problem went away. Momentarily. Get this. The weirdest shit with PCs, right? The weirdest shit with PCs. So the sound goes away. The echo goes away. Then it comes back. And then this is where the AI really wiped my nose very handily. You know how you go into your device manager and you can disable stuff or whatever you want to do in there. There's a command that you can give that I'm confused. Okay, well, I know not to go that way. Are you that sensitive? Yes, it was that sensitive.
Yes.
There's an even secret level to that disk manager. Because even though, get this, even though I disabled the webcam, unplugged the webcam driver was still operating, causing, a secondary audio. And so I had to go into the secret hidden and disable that, and that worked. So, to get to the last point, I'm like, okay, now I need a webcam that does not have a mic. I mean, you know, the guy that built my first computer really didn't understand me very well. And he got a little too cheap when it came to the webcam. Why would you want a webcam with a audio feature that can't be disabled? You can't shut it off. You can only disable the whole cam or none of it. Oh, I should probably Connie, let's look at your shit, Connie. Okay, cigarette papers. Cigarette papers. Read the cigarette paper. Password is El Diablo. Vienna. The devil. The devil's way? The devil's life? Not sure what that means. Must have been another playthrough. I remember being in here recently doing just what I just did. Nice camera. So the AI recommended a really nice webcam for me. And while I was at it, oh wow, okay, so your audio mic was picking up the webcam on your last stream. Yes. Yes. And sound signals that travel throughout your hardware on your computer are difficult to control. I could go into OBS and I can mute my webcam, but that doesn't stop the signal from traveling around. That just stops the signal from going to a speaker that I can hear, or it stops it from going to the stream. It doesn't stop it from traveling around and getting into places. So, you know, that was above my pay grade. And I was thinking, well, so because I've got this onboard software, I need a specific mic. I don't know if I can remember. It was a little complicated, but it's going to be, I don't want, not compliant. It's going to be compatible with my known issue. And while I'm doing that, I'm like, well, you know, I've been thinking about a capture card, and that'll help. I get off the HDMI cable and get into a DP cable, so that'll give me some more quality. And I think it's time to upgrade my monitor. You know, 1080p, 60 hertz, with a 4090 and a 99X3. It's like, what? What? What's wrong with that picture? And I had planned on doing that back when I built this new rig anyway. It's just that at the time, OLEDs were way too expensive. Yeah, we might as well go through here and kill everybody, because that's why we're here. This is fun. Killing people.
This is bullshit. What the hell was that? Someone's out there!
Okay, so I'm not missing these guys. I'm just not one-shooting them like I was used to. This thing shoots a little slower than I'm used to also. I'm used to that deliver. Pop, 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 pop. And at the time, OLEDs had a very prominent burn-in problem. You know, anything with a logo on the screen, anything with a border, you know, you could burn it in. You're probably familiar with burn-in. Yeah, I want an upgrade on my other 1440. Yeah, I'm looking at a. I'm still not ready to go OLED or WOLED or any of those OLEDs because they still have burn-in issues. Not as bad as they used to, but hey, burn-in is burn-in. I'm not dealing with that. There's a technology called mini LED or LCD, LED. I forget which it was, but mini. So instead of having dozens of little backlights, you've got hundreds. So it's very close to the effect of a OLED. Nowhere near as expensive. So I think I'm looking at 4K, 144 hertz. That's what I'm looking at. Problem is, you guys don't get to see it. Twitch won't let me stream that many bits. What stream allow? Twitch allows you to stream what, between 6 and 8,000K? I mean, just think of how broad that bandwidth is when you go from 1080p to 4K. And you go from 60 hertz to 144 hertz. That's a lot of extra bits per second. So I'll get to play it and enjoy it, but then OBS will have to downscale it, dumb it down to something Twitch can handle. You know, unfortunately, that's how that works. I just told my old lady today about it. She didn't say anything. She hates it when I spend money. She hates it when she spends money. She hates seeing money spent. I was toying with the idea of the 8K. I'm like, nah, don't get ridiculous. You don't need to spend that kind of money. What's up there? Toilet paper. Remember that guy on the stream the other day? Oh, your hands are so clean. I said, yeah, we use soap and water. He says, yeah, but do you have toilet paper?
You sure you saw
I said,
something?
yeah, the Boston Bugle. Hey,
You guys got me stirred up over nothing.
when I was a very young
What
boy,
was that?
we were so poor, we used the Sears catalog for toilet paper.
You hear that? Nothing. At least it sure as hell looks that way.
Well, we crouch because in this game they say you're a better shot.
No!
Ba-ding, But think. Stick your head around. I love that sound. It's just like every time. This is the rail rifle. Railway rifle? What do they call it? Railway rifle. It shoots railway spikes. I've got it modded to the max. It's not super powerful. Oh, let's see, how powerful is it? It's powerful enough. R railway rifle. What? Where? Oh, it's not going to be under railway. Oh, here it is. Recoil. Well, 200 damage. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's why I got it. But the fire rate at 10. It's a little slow. It's just fun. It's like quality of life. Shot him in the neck or in the gut. Someone needs to teach these raiders how to use soap. To have dirt crusted on you that thick, you gotta have scabies, and you would like your skin would start to rot. You couldn't live like that. Could you? I wouldn't think. I know if I don't shave for 3 or 4 days, my face starts to crawl. I think my skin dries out and it gets really itchy. Not that it's caked with dirt. That's different. So I was having a trouble with the game being loud enough. My voice was crazy off the charts. But the game wasn't even showing up on the slider, on the sound meter. It took me quite a while to finally get that fixed. Okay, enough is enough. So I picked up something in here. Miscellaneous. Start at the top. Oh, this is oh, Connie. That was his name, Connie. Connie had a note and a confession. And he also had a holotape, but I don't know what it was called. It seems like we've been fighting off raiders ever since I moved back home. Bastards are like roaches. You kill one in 10... I asked Pa how he dealt with them. Yeah. The Black Devil. Yeah. My other playthrough on the other computer, I played through this a week or so ago. Now, what's the confession? Check the wall. I did that. And I found the cigarette thing. Cigarette paper. Yeah, and that had the password on it. And I also found... Okay. Battlefield holotape?
Ambushed on the road. We're outnumbered 5 to 1. Barnum, report.
Horse down to 5%!
No, that's not the one.
We'll have to scuttle the armor. We can't let them have it.
That's not the one.
Damn it. Aspen,
Play the
set yourself
FM
up.
holotape.
Dennis, slow back. We'll head for the old military base, then try to make it to our holdout. The code will be our call sign. All right,
FM.
move!
FM. Yeah. That one. It is a vanilla gun. I put vanilla mods on it. Find a password or hack the holotape. I found the password. Load. Oh, I gotta go find that tower again. Let's get out of this building. That's here we go. I like to save before I walk out of doors. It says the games like to crash when you do these loading screens. This gun was a lot of fun in Fallout 3. You know, it's the first time I played Fallout 3 and I find this gun. I was like, oh, that was so fun. It was so fun. Toot toot. Yeah, I told my wife today. Yeah, first time seeing it in use. I haven't played. Rushed the story, that was it. Well, I'm guessing you're not a big... Ooh. You're... Woof. When you talk about games, I don't see you mention RPGs much. Like today you mentioned PUBG. And the last time you had mentioned another similar genre type of a game. But I know you play Fallout 4 some. RPGs here and there. Yeah. Subway token? Why not? That's so fun. Oh, you're sending me down to this? Really? Okay. I find I'm turning into more of a Sandlot guy. There's just... Hello? Hey, we're reloading here. Time out. Toot toot toot. That never gets old. You see the steam pumping out of it. In this game, it's the base building, the settlement building. In all the games I've watched, I haven't seen, and correct me if I'm wrong, because if there's one I want to know, what game has better settlement building? You know, better, what does that mean? Like, you know, Conan, you can build bases. Valheim, you can build bases. Enshrouded. Pal's World. There's all kinds of games you can build bases. But I haven't seen anything with the amount of items you can build with. You look in the build menu for Fallout 4, and you look at all the different things you can build. Like this year I finished Witcher. Finally finished Witcher's 3. Did another Elden Ring playthrough. I can't play Elden Ring. I can't play Dark Souls. I just suck. Beat Baldur's Gate 3 a few times. I watched a lot of Baldur's Gate because I didn't think I was going to play it. You know, that game was so full of DEI. And the same thing with the last Dragon Age. They almost turned it into what's the game? It just wasn't Dragon Age anymore. Turn-based. Yeah. I was playing DOS 2. I forgot what that stood for. DOS 2, but it was turn-based, and it's basically Baldur's Gate 1. You know, Baldur's Gate was just a better version. DOS 2. DOS 2. It'll come to me when it's least important. Back. Okay, we did that, but don't we get to add the tape? Or does this have to extend first? What am I missing here? Yeah, load. Transfer the files. Check it for more information. View the holotape. Kind of don't know what I'm doing here. At the same time, I'm saying DOS 2, DOS 2. What the hell did that stand for? It's right on the tip of my tongue. I've got it, and I played it, and I was working with it. It was okay. I kind of would like to get back to it. Okay, that's what I needed to do. Investigate the Boston police rationing. Okay. I remember that place. Took me a long-ass time to figure how to get into it. Pull the gun. Assume the position. Heal. And save. Something of sin. Divinity of sin. DOS. Divinity of sin. Skyrim's a better game, but it doesn't have the building. And so, you know, back to what I was saying about I'm turning it into a sandlot guy. I like the building. Like you've seen me play that factory game. Satisfactory and Factorio had I guess it's a huge DLC. Oh, that finally came to console. Have you played it? Do you like it? I love that game. It's Factorio on steroids. Factorio is a two-dimensional game. So you don't have the graphic horsepower. Not yet. Not my kind of game. Yeah, I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was. So Factorio wouldn't be either. Factorio had an awesome expansion kind of a thing. Not sure if it's a DLC or what it is, but in that game you're supposed you like Satisfactory, you get stranded on a planet. In Factorio, you're supposed to build yourself up through technology where you finally launch a satellite into space, and then you launch rocket ships into space. Oh, I haven't been here yet. Let's go there. It's close. And in the DLC, now that you're in space, you can send material up into orbit, build special spaceships, travel to several different planets, landing there, going through all kinds of... Oh, I failed to help Simone. I guess we'll go this way. Can I jump? Frog a jump? I got mostly through it, but it got difficult, and I didn't finish, and I moved on. I got to go back and finish. I can't help it. I gotta go look. What am I getting points for? Oh, did I, like, find a place? Oh. Okay, we're close. Yeah. So... I don't think I want this weapon at this time, because I'm suspecting ghouls, and you need a rate of fire. Oh no, I got a really cool... Oh yeah, it's I don't think... Ghoul Slayer, high capacity heavy napalmer. We were talking about this. You were getting ready to go, and I don't know if... I said, oh, I didn't know if you were still there. I'm like, well, let me show this to you, because I said I was going to, but... Well, this guy's... These guys are aggressive. If it was a female, I would have let her go. Males, they aggro. Females, you gotta piss them off in order to get them to aggro. So it doesn't shoot a big gout of flame. It like a stream of water, like a hose of fire. It shoots like a burst, a ball of fire. Little bursts. Very close range. You can't hit anything far away with it. It's brutal though. What's the damage on this thing? What's it was called? It was called Ghoul. 120. Nothing to write home about. So I went online and I asked about that problem solve. That weapon from the pack that I got through the cheat terminal. Because the question was, okay, each shot does progressively more damage, but quantify that. How much? I know exactly how much now. So whatever the base damage is, the second shot does 15% more. The second shot does 30%, 45%, 60. So whatever your base damage is, if it's 100, so 115, 130, 145, like that, until you miss. You have 10 seconds to hit your target a second time. So you got 9 seconds between shots. And if you miss, you start again. So I'm just going to wander around here a little bit. This should be locked. Yeah.
The thing's barring it from the other side.
Yeah. Just trying to spook up any ghouls that are around here. Oh, last time I was here, there was... Oh, hello. I can't shoot that with this. Can't shoot it with that, though. There was a robot pack down here. Those robots are brutal. Especially those ones without feet. They just make a beeline right towards you. Okay, so acrobat mode. Oh, what am I? Fat? What? No, if that's how this is going to be, I'm never going to get this. Why can't I jump up onto that? What? Is it because I'm not strong enough? I'm not crouching. I'm not overweighted because I can run. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, what the fuck? I'm done. The only way in this building that I know of is to jump up onto that, and jump up onto that, jump up onto that, jump up onto that, jump across up onto this, get on the roof, jump around this corner up onto that, jump over this little scene, jump onto that, walk across this thing, jump onto the roof, and then walk in that hole in the wall. That's it. There's not a cellar doorway that you can come in from another tunnel. So let's try something. Let's do a save. Quick save, quick load. And if there was any kind of a bugaboo going on, maybe it'll be gone. What the? Oh! I'm an ass. I forgot I had a jetpack. Reminds me of something I told a lady today. Oh, a lot of times when I start my day up here, like today.
Yes.
You know, I spent 12 hours trying to do my computer bug. And I was all amped up. I couldn't fall asleep. This was 7 o'clock in the morning. I get up around noon. My old lady has a note. I'm out in the woods picking up cordwood, get it out of the snow. So I just hurry up and throw on some pants, and I go out there with the truck. And help her out. Now, see, I one-shotted that guy, and the other one, I don't know, maybe I was missing it. This is where I want to be. Perching like a little birdie. I don't think they can get me here. It's supposed to be a full paw. Did he say God damn it? I thought he said God damn it. Her and her sister were out moving cordwood from the forest because we're expecting more snow, and it's, you know, 1,000 feet into the woods, or 1,000 yards. And these girls, they... Oh, what? Oh. I don't know if I want that open. They're farm girls. They work like hell. But they're small women. They're in really good shape for women. But, you know, I do a whole lot more work a whole lot faster. So I hurry up and get out there and get the job done. I'm like, okay, Tommy time. I'm going downtown, go to a convenience store, buy a soda, take a drive, and so, but I don't have my wallet. Oh, I didn't enter control mute. I'll have to do that sometime. Push to mute. And so I'm in a convenience store, and this we can undo.
Gotta take off that bar first.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Gotta get rid of that bar first. Should remove that bar first.
Uh-huh.
Get that bar out of the way.
Yeah, how? Oh, latch bar. Okay, now shut the door. So there I am. I left the property without my license because I just was in a hurry to get out in the field, and then I just took off, and now I got stuff on the counter. And I do this often. So often, in fact, I hide a credit card in my vehicle. Said, oh damn, I forgot my wallet. It's out in the car, I'll be back. Now to the point of my story. Boom, what was that? So I come in and give the, oh good. Hey! No teleporting into my face. Guy was so close I couldn't see him. That's a new skin, that's a mod. I'm so used to these I don't even know what the old ones looked like anymore. I've been playing these mods so long, you know, I forget what vanilla was. So I keep a credit card hidden in my car because I do this all the time. And now to my point. So I give her the credit card and I go, you know, there's 3 signs that prove that you're getting too old and you're getting dementia. One is you start to forget things. And I forget the other 2. Yeah. That's my idea of a joke. Got my wallet. She laughed. No, no kids. None that I know of. That's an old joke. No. I didn't have the happiest of childhoods. And I didn't want to do that to somebody. And I've seen what a lot of parents had to deal with. It's a crapshoot when you have kids. A lot of them are monsters. I didn't want to take the chance. And a lot of it was selfish. You know, I wanted to live my life for myself. Once you have kids, you live your life for your kids. Your life is over. Yeah, I might end up the same way. No kids so far. Don't plan on it. Yeah, my plan was to never get married and to never have kids. I saw all the divorce. You know, I came from a broken home. That's why we were so poor. A single mother with 4 kids in the 60s. Are we done here? Oh, we're not done here. Oh, I gotta get into that computer, I think. I was trying to avoid it. It bends my brain. Was there not a computer? What am I? Uh-oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to think about this. You know, I saw all the miserable couples that just stayed together because it was cheaper. They hated each other, fought all the time. Like, yeah, that's what I want. No. It's actually a really good strategy. Haha, thank you, sir. Thank you. Well, dare to be different. It's actually a good strategy. It's pretty, you know... oh, there was another door. It's kind of, I don't know what the word is, sad, cynical, what gets people married? What attracts people? Yeah, I thought I saw that. Let's do that. So what gets people married? Men want sex. Women want sex, but really they want babies. And they want a man who can give their babies the best life possible. So they want a rich man. Man with a fat wallet. So they give all the sex they can to attract him enough to get married. If he's got enough money to be worth their time. They play the field till they find the richest man they can attract. Oh, I remember this place. Because it's a relationship where both people want something. That's the crux of it. You know, even two guys can't be friends unless each one is getting what they want. Facts. Yeah, these are just facts of life that a lot of people don't really want to admit the ugly truth of human behavior. As I've come to believe, and it's, you know, I didn't make this shit up. Sergeant somebody or other. So even two guys, you know, it's a give and a take. They both get something from the other that they want. And so, that, you know, you come over and cut my lawn, I go over and drink your beer. Whatever. You know, whatever. They have something in common. It's a mutual usury. Sometimes it's not so cynical. It's mild. But anyway, so the woman gets the man, she gets her babies, and then she don't need the man anymore. Except for his money. She shuts the sex off. That happens pretty quick. Largely. I'm speaking in generalities, ladies, so don't shoot the messenger. Okay, so I want this. Where's that? Where is this? There it is. There's ghouls down here. Let's burn off the petrol on the ground so I don't get caught in a fire. And so now the woman has her kids. She divorces the man and takes his money, and or if they stay together, they're not happy anymore. Now someone's saying, well, I know someone who's... Yeah, you know someone who's happy. So do I. But it's not a majority. Younger guy I played PUBG with. It happened. Yeah, it happens a lot. He got her pregnant, then left his ass, and you can't even see someone. Yeah. He's been real... Oh, no. Oh, no. Good. He's okay. Yeah. I hear people say some shit that, you know, you'd report them for self-harm, but they don't really mean it. But you don't really know. Paper. Paper has 0. P-A-P-E-R. It could be this one then. You know, that'll bring it out too. P-A-P-E-R. No. C-R-U-D. It could be the D.
Sweet.
Yeah, open that door. So, back in the day, I don't know if this was 10 or 20 years ago, You know, time flies when you get older. The statistic was 3 out of 4 first marriages end in divorce. 3 out of 4. Not 1 in 4. 3 out of 4. Didn't we open that? Okay, this was the other way in. And so back to my strategy. You know, I saw the way the dating game worked. All the jocks. Oh, I haven't been here. Oh, that's right. This is new. All the jocks are fawning over the prettiest cheerleader. And the prettiest cheerleaders are playing the men. Going with the guy with the fastest car, the family with the most amount of money. And I'm like, I'm not chasing some woman and competing with all that bullshit. I hung back. I hear you. Where are you at? Oh, you're behind here. Well, you can wait for me then. I didn't, when I met I call her my wife. We never really got married, but we've been together for 50 years, 48 years. I wasn't throwing all kinds of money and lavish gifts at her. I made sure I found a woman that didn't want me for my money. I followed this guy, Orion Taraban. He's a male clinical psychologist, and he specializes a lot in men's issues. He's got a lot of awesome YouTube tapes. You'll learn an awful lot learn a lot. My dating life isn't much, only been with one person, mainly because I'm a short guy. Well, you find someone who wants you for who you are, not for what you own or how fat your wallet is. And that's what I found with my woman. When she met me, I was still dirt poor. I mean, I was in high school, dirt poor, dressed like a raggy. There were people that wouldn't talk to me. He's just a raggy. I had some friends, you know, when you're really super young, like in elementary school, your parents will let you hang around with just about anybody. But at some point, they tell you, hey, you got to pick your friends. You want to hang out with the rich boys. I had guys just totally drop me like a ton of shit. He's just a poor raggy. Don't waste your time with him. I guess it's time to finally go in here, huh? Oh, another set of this. Okay. Is this the... Let's see, this is the... XO2. Not the fire, the XO2, yeah. So let's take off the helmet. Actually, I don't think I need to take off the helmet. In a lot of these playthroughs, I use this settlement transfer hat that lets me carry an extra 2,000 pounds. And when you get into armor, the hat comes off and you're encumbered. There it is. This terminal. I can't read this. Yeah. Well, you know, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Doesn't that power armor look sick? But, you know, it's a bit of a trade-off. Like, I'm not going to have kids to take care of me when I'm old. Come fix my roof. Come help me carry this heavy thing down into the basement. But instead, I'll have the money to pay someone to do it. I know someone else, I was talking to this woman, she said, you know, I love my kids, but if I ever had to do it all over again, I would never have them. True story. And, you know, the other thing I tell these guys, I go, you're divorced and it's been 2 years and you're married already. You didn't learn? I go, just date. It's going to cost you one way or another. Why marry one? It just... I got a joke that's gonna lose half my audience, although I don't know how many females I have in my audience. Besides cutting your dick off, what's the most painful part of the sex change operation when you go from a man to a woman? I'll give you time to think about that. Tell you later. I shouldn't say it. I should secretly message it to you. Because once I say it on YouTube, the world is going to hate me. He wants the radio shut off. So I'm going to follow his request. I got this other thing. Oh, I don't think we've been in here. Oh, now you ready? You're done already? You done already? Yeah, we'll come for you next. Not open that door yet. Perfect timing. I probably shouldn't. I've said enough already. I've said enough already. Maybe I'll say it sometime. Don't want to say too much all at once. Okay. Let's fire up a ghoul. Can't shoot him through the door. Yeah, Thompson, watch what you say, man. Yeah, tell us what you really mean. Oh, I need this to... Yeah, you know me, I'm afraid. Oh, I forgot to... yeah, open that, please. Come on, I know there's more. It looks like liquid on the floor. Is it water? Or is it petroleum? It doesn't look like petroleum. It's not. I don't think. Okay, now we don't need to go through here. See that area of effect? That dome? Let's see how far I can shoot this. Where'd you come from? I know there's someone's gonna come running up from behind me. Yeah, I knew you were there. I heard you coming. Holy ghouls. Give me some room. Those are girls, not ghouls. Wow. That was fun. I did it. Well, at least it wasn't toilet water like Fallout 3. Tried to pick the cherry bomb out of the urinal and you end up drinking the piss water. This game, you can't drink toilet water. Son of a gun. Yeah, so that's this gun. Let's see, how did I get it? There's a quest you have to do to get it. And you have to fight your way through a whole crap ton of ghouls in order to get it. And once you get it, it's like, man, did I need you 5 minutes ago for the last 20 minutes. It's some ghoul fest somewhere. No, I don't. I really don't need those cans. But let's go in here because I know what's going on in here. This is Ghoul Central. This is Ghoul Central. So it's when they drill the hole in your head and take out half your brain. Just saying. Give me some more lung cancer. No, okay, that's where it is. That's where it is. I gotta get in here and turn right. Oh, yeah. All are welcome. Wow, this is the most amount of crap I've ever found in a bus. No can left behind. It's off to the right. So we'll go here first. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I wasn't looking for a loading screen. But we survived it. Okay. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Yeah, I'm wrong. Got myself disoriented. Oh, hello. Okay, well, let's, oh, I want that power armor. How did I get there? Let's see, where'd I come from? I came from down here because I see all the ghoul dead bodies. Yeah. And then I came from here. Think. I don't know. And then there was a... Yeah. This. Okay. And what else do? Might as well collect these things. So I take the helmet off so I don't get over encumbered. But I don't think I was going to anyway, because I'm not wearing that hat. I don't even use it anymore. Remember I was talking about the weight allowance glitch. I can carry 4,000 pounds. It's a glitch. Something happened and I have a permanent buff. I can carry 4,000 pounds. Plus whatever your strength is. You leave me alone. Told you to leave me alone. I saw these guys. I wanted to catch up with these guys. I don't know who they are. Who are you? Rust Devils and stuff? Well, I got the wrong weapon. What am I up against? Why can't I move? Caught on the twig. Who else? Where you at? And I wasn't even crouching. Oh no, I called in a... No, I didn't. I think I did. I was trying... I keep doing that. That's okay. That was fun. We'll do it again. I called in an artillery strike. I thought I was throwing a grenade or a Molotov, and I threw a artillery strike marker. Let's verify that. Artillery smoke grenade. I keep doing that. So let's do the frag. And let's go into this with a different weapon. Well, these are fun, but these are my killer. This thing does a hell of damage right here. But it's a 4-shot. It's so slow. No, you know. Let's do that. Can I run? Yes, I can. Oh, come on. Why am I moving so slow?
We can't stay in this shit.
Where'd you go?
Scared yet? Don't waste it.
I'm very slow when I'm... Yeah, I slow right down when I sight in. There's a mod for that.
Will be restored shortly.
Where are you at? I hear you in my right ear. Where are you at? Where are you at? I see you. I'm burning. I'm burning. Did we get them all? I've got a silencer on this gun. So, you know, pink, 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 pink. Just a little blink, blink, blink. But it does like 200 damage, so... Oh no. That truck's gonna probably explode. It's not showing up on my radar as a thing, a hazard. That it? I don't think I ever really finished looting this place. Oh, I have no flashlight. Well. Play a tape? I don't know. What tape do I want to play?
That son of a bitch Sergeant Reiser caught me trying to have a look in the warehouse. And that asshole actually drew his weapon on me. Look, Perry, I know you two came up together and all, but I'm telling you that guy is dirty, and I need you to have my back on this. Those ration crates didn't just go missing on their own, and it's our job to make sure they're getting to the people who need them. Just lean on him a bit, okay? See if he'll let you in the warehouse to have a look around. McDonald out.
Okay, I've got some other tapes I should play. Sergeant something or other. Sergeant Reese? No, not Sergeant Reese.
We need to talk, Perry. Your partner keeps sticking his nose where it shouldn't be. I don't care if he's a cop. If he keeps sniffing around the tracks, he's liable to get hit by the train. Are we clear? Anyway, I've got this stuff moved down into the utility tunnels, but it's burning a hole in my pocket. I don't want to hear any more excuses about it being hard to fence. People would pay top dollar for this stuff.
Okay. Okay. So here's my Pawa'ama repair area. They're not quite in perfect order. Like, normally I'll start with the 45s, then the 51s, then the 60s. But I just decided not to be like that and just kind of put them as they came. So the Atom Cats, that's always cool. The Vim. An XO1. A couple bosses. I mean, you can collect many of these because I just love to kill the boss whenever I can. I got this killer rifle. I can shoot the vertebrates out of the skies in like 1 or 2 shots. That's fun. So I don't know. I guess we. Take the fusion core. Yeah, I got a few too many of the. Oh, and put the helmet on. And the helmet is on. I was looking at this Hellfire. And the Enclave XO2. I think that's what this is. No, this is just an XO2, but not Enclave. Enclave is probably the paint, that's all. And Loaded. You want to see Loaded? I'll show you Loaded. Let's see, can I show him Loaded? Count the caps there, brother. Over 250,000 caps. Those weren't cheated. Those were not cheated. I loot everything and I sell it. And I don't buy anything because just about. I buy frags, I buy Molotovs, but you can find all the armor you want, make it. Yeah, I think I got 1 million in Skyrim. 2,000 purified water. They're about 20 caps a pop.
So damned hungry. Maybe I'll get another drink.
Who said that? Did you say you were hungry?
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
That didn't sound like your voice. You got a Tato. What are you hungry over? Aid. Look at all the dope I'm carrying. Jesus. Time to get rid of that. Here. Have a couple cans of dog food.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I'm playing this game the other night without the cam, and I start to nod, and I catch myself. Like, oh, damn, these people are... Yeah, that's just a thing to go viral, right? Hey, look at this guy fall asleep on Twitch drooling on his chest.
So, you know...
No, shut up. Not here. Not talking. Don't hear you. Gotta get a mod that stops that. I gotta look for it.
You gotta try the slot machine. It's the best. can't lose.
So, yeah, I was heading down
All the
too.
soda you can drink. So,
No, stop it. The water farm. Now, I thought I gave you a different job. I made you the hairdresser. Is that thing broke? Is that what's going on? It takes it a while to get into the menu. You're assigned to... Yeah. So, this is a persisting... This is the Navmish glitch break I was talking about. I assigned her to this. Again. Okay, 20 people, 23 food, 21 beds. Everything's right. Two hours, 2 minutes. So there I am nodding, feeling self-conscious about it. And I'm like, wait, this is the first time I ever streamed without a cam. They can't see me nodding. So then I'm watching my stream for quality purposes, as often. 472 water, yeah, man. The problem solver. That's the one that is not modified. And so I'm watching my character. He's walking across the room. And then he just walks into something. And keeps walking. And walking. And walking. I'm like, damn, that's where I fell asleep. And then all of a sudden I start... Huh? Who's been in my kitchen? I purposely don't put any chairs in here so nobody comes in here. Let's see if I can, I know I picked up a mag. Okay, that one's full. Let's work on this one. These were glitched. They wouldn't fill up. Oh, did I just take all them? What the hell? I've been walking around with a few mags. Okay. The thief is prowling around. There's my settlement transfer hat. This person doesn't own anything. Oh, I hit the X button. I was going to track. Yeah, Agatha's dress. Yeah. Kellogg's. Mechanist's helmet. Minutemen's. Yeah, the generals. Oh, the Nuka Girl suit. I guess the Silver Shroud armor is the last special armor I found, so that's why the mannequin is wearing that. Fallout 76, I should. Just to be fair. Just to be fair. There's my settlement transfer hat. Has a weight allowance of 2,000 pounds. I took it off, put it back on again, and my weight allowance went to 4,000 pounds permanently. Now I don't even have to wear the hat. I'm like, well, that's okay. I'm level 85. We can go with it. So, just unload a bunch of crap. Oh, I got to get rid of all that marijuana stuff. I don't put these here or these. These burnt books go here. Cigarette paper. Oh, that's with the note on it. Connie's confession. Connie's note. Yep. All tapes go somewhere else. Okay, that's still in process. That's where I got that Ghoul Slayer weapon. You get it from the Forged. It's a Creation Club quest. It's not part of the anniversary edition, though. Protectron Override Program. The building is even better in Fallout. Ah, it wasn't. It had a lot of stuff, but the size of your settlement Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I need to try it again. You know, I got an open mind. When it was first came out is when I first played it. In the next stream, maybe. I got to watch this tape. My recording of it, which will probably be really good. And then I'll look at the Twitch VOD and see how that looks, and sound quality. Vault Tech Pro. Oh, I know this. Can't remove that yet? Okay. I keep carrying this because I might need it. Yeah, so the building stuff, it was locked. and you had to unlock it. Yahoo! I didn't enjoy it at all. And it's a public server. So people could come in and wreck your ship. Now, when I've watched it recently, it's like, welcome, come on in. I got a chest here that you can buy anything you want that's in it. And I got this other chest over here. It's free stuff. Take whatever you want. And people are being nice and they're not wrecking everybody's shit. So, you know, that was positive. It was very toxic when it first came out. So, what do I have for holotapes that I can unload? Yeah, it's way better now. That's what I hear. Wouldn't hurt to try. Do I? I plan on it. That's for sure. Okay, I can't get rid of any of those holotapes. This I have to finish. Okay, so I don't have much there to get rid of. I bet I got some aid I can get rid of. Yeah, let's get rid of all that. I'm sick of... I don't like having these long inventory lists. When you need something, you got to scroll through all those things. Oh, I can sell the pipe. Yeah. Cricket. Here's where we do all our drugs. Oh, these are... Oops. Not sure what I just put in there. There's all kinds of different strains and... It's a different mod than the one I had once before where you can plant these marijuana plants, you can harvest them, and you can get quite a bit of money.
Cricket.
Come on, come on. Get your guns here. Small booms, big booms. I got them all.
Why with the big clod hopping boots? All these nice outfits with the clod hopping boots.
Let's see what you have.
A part of every big purchase goes to planting little bitty trees that I'll blow up in your honor.
Weapons, yeah. I gotta get the frag grenades. And the Molotovs. I think I've got a weapons bench where I can build these things. Eventually I'll have to check that out. You know, I was just looking in my Steam account today, and I saw the icon for the game, Fallout 76. And it had the ghoul from the TV series. That was the picture, the icon for the game. The placard was his face. Usually, yeah, and I look at this, but I don't. Normally, I'll go over here and open up my ammo and look and see. I mean, I got thousands of rounds of just about everything. I don't use energy weapons. Well, that's not true. I started using some kind of Tesla cannon. These are... Oh, I gotta start using that weapon. That'll be fun. It shoots baseballs. It sets them on fire. The TV series is really good. Yes. Is it out? I like to binge watch it. I don't know if I want to just watch one episode. I think I watched the first season 3/4 of the way through. And then just a month or two ago, I watched the last few episodes. And it said it was coming out really soon. So, and I've seen that a couple times. It's supposed to be coming. I'm wondering how many railway spikes I have. Oh, I gotta sell it. Let's sell some fusion cores. It's around Christmas. 1 episode per week at probably, what, 8 episodes? So, how is it I end up with all these cores? So I sell anything that's like not in the 90s. But still, I mean, I should probably sell anything under 95. I got so many of these. It's just such a long list. I should go stow them somewhere. That's what I should do. Yeah. Yeah. Harpoons, 81 mini nukes. 200 missiles, that'll last. Modified baseballs, that'll get me. Well, I don't have this weapon yet. It's in the bowling alley up at Bahaba. It's not game changing. Piggy bank launcher bombs. That's just going to be fun to use. 8 to 10. Yeah, I love that show. I love that show. I should ask the internet, the AI, how successful was that show. 627, that'll get me through a lot. 5,000 shotgun rounds. Wow. That's 10 grand. Most people liked it. Well, and the other thing is, that show spiked a whole new interest in the Fallout 4 game being bought and played. But if you go to Twitch and you look and oh yeah, for sure, yeah. If you go to Twitch and you look at the Fallout 4 page, who's playing, how many? Not many. I look around for someone to watch, and before you know it, I'm at the bottom of the page. For some of these games, you just scroll page after page after page after page. So many people playing some of these games. Like maggots on shit when a new game comes out. No, don't cancel. Confirm. Let's go stow a whole bunch of fusion cores. That would probably... Oh, hey, boy. Where my miscellaneous... Oh, I gotta get rid of all those mods. And I didn't even sell to her. I need to sell to her. Ammo. Fusion cores. Okay, we'll save those. Fusion core, 166 at 100. Oh, there. That's more like it. And what else did I see in there that I had a lot of I wanted to get rid of? Oh, the mods. Let's go sell her the mods. Farm her cabs. Where'd she go? One of my favorite characters in the game.
So many guns and so little time. You just gotta buy them.
That's a mod for posture.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Just think how damn good it'll feel holding one of these.
I just love her. I do. Okay, she's got 2,400. I don't need to read these. I just need to click through them. Yeah, because these are mods that I've taken off. Harley Quinn. Is it? No, don't cancel. Confirm. I'd have to look at my mod. Lucky Crickets. And see what it calls that. Oh, I probably could sell. Oh, I'm carrying 2,000 pounds, and that's going to be in armor and weapons. I do remember seeing a Harlequin. Yeah, I've seen it too. I don't use it because it's not lore friendly. It's kind of immersion breaking. And they can be fun though. They can be fun. I try to stay kind of lore friendly. I stretch it a little bit. If I can think of a reason. Well, let's keep farming her cabs. I shouldn't have left so soon.
Hey, Cricket.
Got a hankering for melting face? Then I'm your girl.
Yes,
I'll take a look.
Yes,
Sure.
you
Guns,
are.
guns, and more guns. Just for you.
I still got 1,600 I can milk out of. Weapons. Let's sell these lame ones. I just got too many of these. This, I'm dying to use this. I'm dying to use it. I don't want to sell it by accident. Not so shotguns. Well, stop there. She's the only trader present. Carla and the doctor were over at Abernathy's. Well, I got some traders here. I'll have to set up that push to mute. So, she took to her new job.
Looking to buy?
Let's see what you've got.
Here's what I've got.
Well, an overdue book with no price. Oh, there it is. 2. I'll buy it. Apparently, I don't know how many it takes. 10, 20, I don't know. You can return them at the book return place, and you get a magazine for it. It might be a one-shot deal. I don't know. That's your ammo? Well, you are a generalist, so I guess. Okay. Oh, I wanted to display that problem solver. You know, I'm sitting here thinking about Fallout 76 aptitude. You got me thinking about it. You got me thinking about it. There it is. And there's... Okay, there's the one that I modded this one, and this one is unmodded. Now, I probably have a bunch of apparel that I can sell. A burnt sweater vest and slacks. That's unique. I wonder if that's Creation Club. I gotta put that on someone and see what it looks like. Colonel's uniform, I gotta try that out. Oh, I bought helmet. We're going to, oh, gas mask with giggles. I didn't want to sell that. Gas mask with giggles. That's not a typo. Yeah, you might really get into it. They've added so much. Well, I need to find out, and I'll only know by trying the game, unless someone tells me, or I could question the AI. As long as you formulate your questions right, you can get a lot of info. And sometimes the AI will volunteer a whole bunch of info related to what you're asking. But sometimes it doesn't tell you some pretty important stuff unless you specifically ask. I'm interested in how much enjoyment can I get out of that game without spending any money. I'm not a wallet warrior. I'm not going to pay to play. Anything hidden behind a paywall, I don't want anything to do with. I want to play that game as it is without needing to pay to win. I know a guy, pretty good friend of mine for a while. He plays World of Warships. Free to play. Guess how much money he spent? I'm not going to ask you to guess. Between 5 and 10 grand. Last I knew it was 6, and since then it's been more. On buying, yeah. He's got money. He's going to run out though the way he spends it. But I think he told me he has 600 ships in his harbor. You know, so those things, some things you unlock, some things you find, but a lot of that stuff you buy. How do you spend thousands of dollars? Anyway, I'm not doing that. I don't want to play a game like that. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Stop right there. Try the next guy. Well, where's she at? I saw her walking around in that white. There you are. Get to work. Walking like you're something special. Get to work. Normally the clinic has more money than anybody. You ready?
Hi.
Not many doctors around these days. Should let me take a look at you.
Barter.
Could use some supplies, actually.
All right, but go easy on the chems.
What do you got for... Really? Okay, well, she's got 4,800. Well, I've heard it is that bad. Or it used to be. There's a monthly... I forget what they call it. There's a monthly fee that you pay to be... It's a prescription. And you just get a lot of extra stuff from it. I don't know it that well, but somebody was raging. They were all pissed off about the game. Something finally, they said, that's it. I've spent all this money on this game. Every month, all this money. I'm not... Yeah, I forgot the name of it. It's just convenient. Convenience stuff. Yeah, I don't remember what it gave you, but people are spending X amount of money every month. And that person says, that's it. I'm never spending another penny in that game. I don't know what it was that made them mad. You know, typical Bethesda stuff, you know. They finally had enough. I forgive them. I understand them for what they are. I guess I'm not done selling apparel. And I don't want to sell all of it. I gotta pay very attention to what I'm selling. I could sell something that I really wanted to keep, and if I don't catch it right away and I end up playing a day's worth of play, and then I think, oh no, I sold it. Well, I'm not going to restart my game, go back to a previous save and lose a day's worth of play. So I don't want to sell something that I really want. So I'll have to try it and see what it'll do for me. When I'm done with this column, I'll have to check my weight. Got to be careful, you know, I go around picking everything up, and before you know it, I'm encumbered. Someone with a weight allowance of 4,000 pounds is all of a sudden encumbered. Yeah, Bethesda money hungry. Yeah, all about them. Microtransactions. Yeah. Reselling the game. Yeah. Well, just like, you know, all modern, you know, capitalists, that's what it is. They have to make profit for the shareholders. And if they don't get their $1 million bonus. And when you run out of talent, you have to resort to thievery. Starfield, yeah, oh yeah. No. Nope, I'm not even curious about it. I've watched it. I've heard it all. Well, an awful lot. A moldy, patched suit. I still finished it. But yeah, never playing it again. It was just so disappointing. One of the things I heard was it's got a whole shit ton of exploring with all these planets. But they're all void and boring and there's almost nothing. It's just bland. It's just nothing. I heard the story was a little flat. The characters were shallow. It wasn't really well developed. Yeah, LOL, it's bad. And buggy as hell. It was 30 FPS. Oh no. So I just had the AI tutorial me through my NVIDIA panel, all the settings. I had to cap my FPS to 90. My hertz rate is only 60. Then they decided to make it 60. Yeah. Well, you know, and it depends on your hertz, right? Most everything is 60. Well, I should say that different. After everyone's played it, who's gonna play it? So forever, the hertz rate has been 60. I worry about the next Elder Scrolls. Yeah, so do I. I'm waiting for, what do they call it? Scroll Oblivion or something like that. I don't know. It's being done by a group of modders. I expect greatness from that. Sky Oblivion. That's what it was called. Sky Oblivion. A bunch of modders have been... Sky Oblivion. They've been working on it for some years now. But I learned not to jump into anything. I'll ask her when it comes out. I'll ask around. I'll look around. Try not to spoil it. Get a taste for it. I'll read up a lot about it. Give it a little bit of time. Then I'll dive in. The Oblivion remastered was real good, but yeah, it should turn out good too. I was all into that Oblivion remaster. Elder Scrolls 4. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remaster. Oh yeah, I'm in the middle of a playthrough there. But that game has a special place in my heart. You know, it's like your first girlfriend or a girl's first love. You know, it's never the same after that. You'll always love that person. And I've got a special place in my heart for that game because it was one of the very first. It may have been the very first one I played when I had my first real computer made in 2016. There's the few of them all. I played them all the same year. That, Fallout 3. Yeah, Elder Scrolls and Fallout 3. Yeah. Road fatigues. I'm going to have to check that out and see what that is. Just sell them already. Unwashed out now. No, thank you. Well, let's see what one set looks like. Okay, we're come to the end. She's still got some money. That's it. Let's sell. Ammo. Well, I've got the most. Now let's finalize this sale. 501. Let's go to the shells and sell. I got 10,000 caps worth of shotgun shells. Let's sell 501. Oops. It's this young lad again. Oh, the Halomi. I remember you from a few days ago. I'm in good. My big horror story is I spent 12 hours with an AI trying to fix my webcam. I still don't have a webcam, as you can see. I will, though. I always used to. You wouldn't know that, though, but I always, for years, did. But it was breaking my sound, long story, so I got rid of it. But I'm getting another one. Accept. Yes, please. Oh, what was your old username, if you don't mind me asking? I try to pay particular attention to
Fresh flowers. What brighten this place up?
Oh, yes. I remember that. Oh, I don't tell me because I remember. I'm not going to think of it, but it'll come to me. Emperor Berry. Yeah. I knew it would come to me. I remember it very well. And since then, I've read that section of Boston, the cells are so populated I guess they count triangles. There's so many triangles. There's just so much to process in that neighborhood. It's easy to overwhelm the engine. And that's what was happening. I remember it. Remember it very well. And it was a mod that I had that was just enough to push it over the edge. Yeah, you cross the river, you got the Ticonderoga building. Right in this area here. The Ticonderoga building, Green Tech. I was crossing the river from over here. This area south of Bunker Hill, it's just really dense. Well, you can just see all the buildings right there. But for some reason, there's no problem when you're doing the Freedom Trail and all that through there. It just crashed and crashed. Oh my God. And you know, it got to be such a thing. I was defining the boundaries. How close can I get before it crashed? And I would restart the game and I would move off to the side and I'd try to see how close I could get. That's kind of defining the boundary. And then, because I had a mod that was in that area, the character took the rifle that the mod was centered on and he left that cell, or somehow he was near the border of that cell and someone killed him, and either the weapon fell outside of the cell or it just changed. It took away enough of the resources where I could go in, I could pick up the weapon, and I could enter that cell ever after. Yeah, I was when we were talking, I was flying in a vertibird down the river. It was a dance thing, and we couldn't finish the flight. It just kept crashing. Yeah. Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse. I forgot where we were picking him up. Probably from the police station. And we were flying up this river, shooting at stuff. And I forget where we were going. Yeah, I've learned so much over the years, and there's still so much, oh, especially with this AI. I have found so much, because with AI, oh, we got someone to sell to. Well, let's, what you got, Carla?
Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I got.
So AI can really walk you through a lot of stuff. I think it was just the initial flight from the police station. Yes, the initial flight. Oh, was it to the Pridwin? Is that where you go when you leave there? Yeah, yeah. Where you fight all the ghouls, and you go in, and, you know, you meet Reese and another broad, and gonna cook and work. Okay, App. I gotta call it soon anyway. I'm working on my 3rd hour, and this was supposed to be just a quick test, just to see if my sound balances were coming out right. Yeah. Food, what a concept. That's okay, Aptitude. You know, You know, it's like taking a vacation. If you wait till you're caught up with all your work to finally take your vacation, you'll never take a vacation. It's like that for streaming. You know, if I wait until everything's perfect, I'll just never get a stream in. And I tell everybody, you know, winter. And then winter comes and I get busy doing stuff, and then before you know it, we'll all be dead of old age, and then what? So I'm looking for stuff that I'm not finding. Weapons, frag grenades, I'm not finding. 2 Molotovs, woohoo! That's it. That's it. Well, she's got $3 grand worth of stuff. Let's sell her $3 grand worth of stuff. You know, I was gonna mention this, Alomi. Am I pronouncing that right? When you first came in, I was gonna say Aptitude and I were just discussing Fallout 76. Now it's gotten better. Now I had it as a bicentennial special edition. I wouldn't call it early release. It's like prepay. You know, you pay for it before it's even out yet. $100. I was so psyched that, you know, another Fallout. I was very disappointed. But I hear the game has improved drastically since. And that was for PlayStation 4. It was a hard copy for PlayStation 4. And just about a month or 2 or 3 ago, I saw it on sale for $10 on Steam. I'm like, well, okay, for $10. But yeah, I want to give it another try. Still not perfect. Well, of course not. But if it's better, because it was, I really hated it hard. I don't want to get into a big pissing, you know, fest over how much I hated that game back when it first came out, but I did. And so, you know, 2,000 hours into it, so you must like it. Yeah, I hear it's very different. I hear. And so, you know, Aptitude's saying I gotta try it, and he doesn't need to tell me, because I know. I need to try, And he said next stream, play it next stream. It's good with friends. Well, that's what that game is meant for. You know, groups of people. And, you know, that's the best way to have fun, is with other people. Once I get into it, Hilomi, I'm going to have to... I don't want to just stream it cold. When I get some time, soon, I'll sit down and play it for a couple hours by myself. See what's up. I want to sell ammo. I think I can afford to sell 3,000 rounds of my shoddy. For sure, yeah. Well, why don't I sell what I use the least of first? The 38 rounds. Yeah, 11,000 of them. I've got this mod that makes ammo have no weight. So this is just like carrying money. You know, and I found that over the years, I find something that I really enjoy. And so I try to find someone to enjoy it with. Like I love playing video games. But everybody my age, all my friends, they're not computer people. They don't play games. Yeah, they do email. Maybe they shop on Amazon once in a while. But, you know, they don't have gaming rigs. They don't spend thousands of dollars on computer hardware. They just go buy a piece of shit they have no clue what it is. And they don't play video games, and they don't know. It's a word processor. It's a storage container for all their family photos. No one plays. None of my friends play video games. I can't share my enjoyment with them. I did meet a few people online and we played, but it was toxic. I ended up separating myself from that group, and I kind of got harassed a little bit about it. Call me a traitor. It's like, yeah, it is a little too toxic for me. It was just wasn't a good thing. It's the only time I tried to play with other streamers. It was a bad experience. But I'm willing to give it a try. Is this gonna work? Yeah, it's gonna work. Carl, we were just talking about you. And there's someone else I can get caps from too. My goal is 1 million caps. I got 250,000 in caps. If I added up all the money and all the stuff I have, oh, stores are closed. Chill multiplayer. You know, I've watched a lot of it. I have watched a lot of it. And I'd have to agree that I didn't see a toxic mess. I've seen a few toxic streamers out there, and I just, you know, watch somebody else. And these stores are closed. Oh, I forgot. I put some of my magazines in the wrong place. That's okay. I'll fix it another time. Two trap camps and 3 toxic players. Oh, trap camps. I don't know what that is, but I have an idea. Something that's meant to spoil somebody's day. Wreck their fun. Screw them over. That's what I'm thinking that means. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. So when I first played, there were these assholes that would camp. What was that? That ranger place, one of your very first places. You come down out of the vault and you do some of your very first quests. And these guys, they'd be several levels advanced. And they would sit there and camp there and wait for the newbies to come down out of the vault and kill them. You'll leverage the fast travel point to your camp and traps to force you to get a bounty. Oh, a bounty. Well, and so that was the thing. They were killing all the newbies. And so they had a little update where they decided, well, let's try to fix that. Let's make it so that you can fight each other if you want to, but if you fight someone who does not want to, you get a bounty on your head. And the pip goes on the map wherever you go, and everybody sees, hey, here's a guy with a bounty on his head for being an asshole. Let's go kill him. But these people reveled in that. Yeah, I got a bounty on my head. All you assholes come get me. I'll kill every last, so some trap camps are made to deal damage. Some trap camps are made to force you to deal damage to the camp. Get a bounty, which means the whole wants you dead. Yeah, exactly. These days you can turn pacifist mode on. Oh, that's what I'd be into, pacifist mode. There's a game, I do it with a lot of my games. There's these two factory games, Factorio and Satisfactory. And I use pacifist mode. There's alien monsters on there that you gotta kill and fight, and you gotta clear out the terrain, and when they respawn you gotta kill them again. And it's like, I set it to pacifist mode, so as long as I don't shoot at them first, they leave me alone. Some of these games, especially Factorio, you start to build a big factory. You have no time building your factory because you're always responding to alien monsters attacking your shit and wrecking it. I like pacifist mode. You love Satisfactory? Cool. Wasn't sure if you even knew about it. That's one of my all-time favorites. I'm here to store my junk. Did I just take everything, or did I store? I took everything. Well, put it back. I was going to say, that didn't sound right. Okay, so I'm down to 618 pounds. I was 2,000 pounds, so I'm in good shape. Yeah, I've got a satisfactory playthrough right now where I finished the game. I've done all the stuff. Everything. All the research. Everything. And why am I still playing it? I don't know why. Just to reach milestones. Like, how many gigabytes of power can you make? How fast can you amp up production? Because there's always a bottleneck. So you chase bottlenecks to increase productivity. And just making, I guess now what I'm doing is building better buildings. Finding all the Mark II miners and changing them to Mark III miners. Fixing my bus lines. You know, people use the phrase, so I'm looking for stuff that I don't want to use as building material. I'm going to take it out and store it somewhere else. People use the phrase spaghetti like it's a crime. Days just getting immersed in building the most perfect, efficient coal power, fat coal power. Well, I've been upgrading into, I think I'm finally doing jet fuel. I think there's one more after that, some kind of particle physics kind of a fuel, ionized fuel. But in reading about it, they say you spend more energy making the stuff than it gives back. And they went through all the math and counted all the stuff that goes into making it, and to prove that you put X amount of energy in and you get X minus something out. So it's not worth doing. I took their word for it. I didn't prove it out. I saw it said and proven out enough times. I'm like, okay, I won't do that one. So I'm changing all my energy production over to, I think it's already changed over. Almost all changed over, I should say that. That's what I remember doing last. Finding the last oil reserves, because they had an update and they changed some of the oil spots. They removed some that I had production on top of, and they added extras. So I was out looking for extras, exploring the entire map. I'm looking for coffee pots. And I'm looking for pens. Anything that's pristine, unused, clean, refurbished, new. I did some nuclear power. And I made a mistake. I made it in a place where I often travel by. So, you know, I was always getting slight radiation. I had to wear the suit. And so I retired it. There's a better word for it. Dismantled it. That's less of a good word. But I got rid of it. And that was a chore all in itself, because you've got all that plutonium pellets and plutonium rods in a lot of those components that are radioactive, and you can't sink it. But there was a step where you could take that radioactive stuff, turn it into something else, and that you could sink. So I was doing that. Retiring? That's still not the right word, retiring. Decommissioned. That's the phrase I'm looking for. Decommissioned. What's that link to, Holomi? So I think I was able to turn all my radioactive shit, except for like 4 pieces, because it takes 6 or something to make a 1 that you could. So I'm like, okay, this is good. It's a tutorial for a hypertube. You know, I've played with those. And I failed. I failed. I love those hypertube cannons. You shoot yourself across the map. And that's one of the things I want to do. So I'll have to check that out. I don't remember what I was doing wrong. I seen this guy. He made a huge basketball net out of pipe. It looked like a rim with a net, just like a real net. And it was huge. And he had it in the sky somewhere. And all the way across the map, he had a hypertube. And he would shoot himself across the map and swish into that net. That guy had a lot of time on his hands. Some of the things I've seen people build, I mean, you got to be really tedious and committed to do some of these things. I saw a guy make a dragon, a huge dragon, you know, the size of a building. You know, if you've ever watched, what is it called? Coffee Cup Games. That's the devs web Twitch channel for that game. Coffee Cup Games. It's one of the main developers or a PR guy. And I'm looking for pens and I don't see any pens. The most extravagant thing I ever did, you know how the freeway in Fallout 4 have the train rails? Yes. Ah, I saw somebody doing that. I call them bus lines. Most of my bus lines have conveyor belts for material. But he made these big towers and he had railways between, different levels, cars on top, trains underneath. I made one all around, and that's another thing I wanted to do, was make a like play with it. I beat the game, but I've got all the stuff, so I wanted to play with it. I wanted to make a train track that went all the way around and maybe crisscrossed around, and it was just a nice long thing that you could just get in the train, turn it on, and take a ride. And, you know, pre-war money. That's gotta come out. I say pre-war money. So I've got just the most fundamental train system. Just like three trains back and forth. Another one goes back and forth. I am not even at a beginner's level when it comes to trains. So I really wanted to master the train system in that game. Same thing with Factorio. I just couldn't. I probably didn't spend enough time on it. I was just failing. No, that's used. I'm looking for unused. I've got to finish my Factorio playthrough because they've got that DLC, the space DLC, and I've done all the nearby planets. That was fairly easy, but the faraway planets, especially the last couple that are really cold, those were difficult. And I bogged down, and I don't know, I just got busy and I moved on. I got to go back to finish that. I think I've got 99% of the map revealed, but I don't think I have found every single oil spot. So that's because I guess you're going to be limited to power. How much power can you make? And after you make as much power as you can make, how many machines can you make to use it before you can't make any more machines anymore? Without using nuclear. I've seen like that coffee stain studio. Maybe that was the name of that Twitch channel that the Satisfactory devs use. Coffee Stain Studio. But part of their show, they accept photos of all kinds of people's builds, and they showcase the best ones on their show. Show these real extravagant, arty, great builds. And there's some incredible stuff. I don't have anything like that. I'm just functional. Nothing extravagant. But this guy made I kind of got a problem with doing things like that. Okay, so he makes a dragon. Well, pre-war money goes here. Coffee bots go somewhere else. The thing I noticed about the building, okay, so you got two rectangles or two square floor pieces. Snap them together. Okay. Well, if you want to get fancy, you can rotate one, overlap the other one. And if you do that enough, you can make a circle. But when I was overlapping pieces, wherever they overlapped, it would blink on and off. I did not look him up yet. And it dawned on me that night, jerry rig, like jury rig, jerry rig everything.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten
But
the
I've
load.
got the note right here near my right hand. I'm ashamed to say I didn't do it yet. I'm here to save my coffee pots.
You can fix just about anything.
I remember you told me he destroys phones for a living. I'm intrigued. I need to see what that actually means. So I'm putting short barrel shotguns in here for some reason that I don't know. I think maybe I was supplying them to my trade girls, supply girls. Oh no. I was out in the sawdust today. I think I got it in my nose. Could be mold. Firewood. I got a snootful of something today. Sweet rolls. Do I have sweet rolls? These are special building materials for mods that I have. So I need to save this stuff. Aid. Oh, I'm carrying an awful lot of water on me. I don't think I need that much water on me. SW. Sweet roll. There they are. And I don't have any pens.
Guns, computers, people. Just gotta have the right tools.
I just can't lose.
Here, let me help
How are
you.
you? Easy living, this ain't.
Oh, I can't push her? I could push Carla.
Huh?
Get out of my sight.
What?
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
I think I want to get rid of that mod about tracking items.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. Whole place is run by robots.
Yeah. I think I've been there.
Back
Done
hurts,
that.
my feet hurt. Everything hurts.
Let's
Most
unload
people
some
are
more.
good at breaking things.
Let's unload some more
I enjoy
stuff.
putting them back together.
I should probably build something. So, aid. Boxed food. That kind of stuff, that kind of stuff. Oh, and I got to... Okay, ghoul... Oh, here's the weight. Oh, what? This doesn't have weight? Maybe it's the ghoul blood. There's something about ghouls that has a lot of weight. Gumdrops, yes. Start a food store. Yes, potato crisps. I'll have to put that water away. An earlier playthrough, I had 80,000 purified water. Oh, yeah, keep the seeds because I need those to grow plants when I get around to doing that. Now, there's a refrigerator somewhere, not that one, where I put cold food into. Where is it? I think I moved it to a more appropriate spot. Oh, here it is. So cold drinks go in here. Yeah, I had 80,000 water in one of those little blue lunch pails? Is that what they call them? Lunch pails? $80,000. But I broke it. It sucked. Because that was almost $250,000. I had max charisma. I was getting maximum price. So even at 20 caps per, that's 160 grand worth of water. And I went to take them out, And it only gave me 18,000. And I tried to go back to a previous save. I tried to put them in, take them out. I played with it. And I'm like, man, I'm not going back a month's worth of playtime or weeks or whatever just to get that water back. So I lost like 62,000 water. So I learned not to put so much shit in one container. And I think I put the drugs in the here. Yeah, here's where the drugs go. Like if you've ever paid close attention to the containers in Skyrim, you can get a pretty long list of stuff in most of those containers. Oh, this stuff goes in cold. I skipped them. But at some point, it starts to choke. And although you can put more in, it no longer puts it in alphabetical order. And the more stuff you put in there, the more haphazard it orients itself in there. And that's your cue. Be careful. Although I've never had a container in Skyrim lose my stuff. Wait, is that really true? Somewhere I put something in a container and I lost it. Well, that was a container I didn't own. Oh, that was so. That was kind of like game breaking. Well, partial game breaking. You start the game. You go to Riverwood. You see the trader. Oh, go up to the bandits and get the golden claw. So, you know, you're like level 1. You got nowhere to sleep. Somehow I put my stuff in a barrel. Didn't come back soon enough, and the golden claw was gone. Gone from the game forever. Okay, so I got rid of the drugs, but I have more to put in the refrigerator. It was all that Nuka. Not miscellaneous aid. Yes, Nuka cherries, Nuka colas. Let's get rid of some of that water. So what I need to do is load up all this shit for sale and travel around the world here and go everywhere where I can sell stuff and just go out and rake in as many caps as I can. Unload all this extraneous stuff. Someday. Aid. Putrefied water. Yeah, let's put 5,000 in here. Oops. Oh, there was 2,000. I thought that was 20,000. Well, good. My 25,000? That's a little too much. I don't know how much is too much. Well, the game only gave me 18,000. So, let's see. What should I cap this at? 10,000? 10,000 is a nice even number. Let's call that a rule. No more than 10,000 water in any one container. Let's go cook some stuff. Okay, you're busy with that.
Too many miles on the road. At
But
least
this
pay
one's
is
always
terrible.
available. Oh, it's not a blue lunch pail, it's a cooler. It's the blue cooler. Come on, I know I killed some stuff. Let's cook it. This is experience points. I got a lot of this. That's it. There we go. The most meticulous water merchant in Boston. Well, I showed my water production a little bit earlier. I don't know if what am I making for water here? That's 800. Each one of those makes 40, and there's probably 20 of them. So that's 800. 712. So a little short of 20. And I've got another site like this at Spectacle Island. And another site at what's it called? Nordhagen. You know, a lot of beachfront. So, you know, just as many. Oh, what? What just happened? I ran out of power to run my water. Back in the day, I had a map route I would take just for experience. It would be a few areas to kill people and a bed to sleep in. Well read. Rinse and repeat. By the time I made it back, the first enemy said respawn. I had gone up 5 to 10 levels. Above level 90. Yeah, you know, I get characters up to like a level 125 or something like that. I was saying this the other day. So, something tells me something happened to my power source. I've never finished the game. I mean, I've done some endings. You know, you kill off the Institute and you know, whoever you have to kill. And you have an ending. You know, you do a Brotherhood ending or you do a Railroad or a Minuteman ending. But that doesn't mean the game is finished. There's still a lot of quests. There's still a lot of stuff. You know, for me, I like to do a lot of building. So this didn't work. That didn't work. So what kind of stairs might work? What kind of stairs might work? I'm having trouble with the nav mesh. the characters aren't able to come on. The settlers aren't able to navigate up here to make it to these jobs. She often makes it. She often makes it. This one's on the sign so far. But I've had them, they come right up to the sidewalk. They step on the stairs, and there's no nav mesh to lead them up onto the floor. They stop, they look confused, and they turn and leave. So that's a thing. But that's one of the things I do once in a while. I go on a killing spree. Just go run through town, just killing all the little raider camps. Sporadic. I don't really have a route, but yeah. I even did a survival run. It was so grindy though. I don't know what, I got up to level 20 or whatever, and I'm like, okay, I found a way. I found a solution. I've learned how to play this. But man, you're walking everywhere. It's like, oh, you're killing me. I didn't mind this, you needed to find a bed to save. I didn't mind that. I didn't mind the insane amount of difficulty. It was the not teleporting or fast travel. That was killing me. Okay, so now everything's green. What was that about? Well, I've gone 3 hours and 39 minutes on one tape. And hello me, if you know me, I like to break it up into 1 hour tapes. But I thought I'd go a little extra long, and it gets a little monotonous. And oh, the game crashed. Well, I'll take that as my cue. Well, me, it's good to see you again. And thanks for stopping in. And you know what I'm going to do within the next 5 minutes? Is I'm going to go check out Jerry Rig and a couple of these other notes that I've got here that I'm supposed to be dealing with. Thanks for hanging out. Look forward to seeing you soon. See y'all later. Peace out.